Well, at present, we are inside Matoshri, one of those places which has been the epicenter of Maharashtra politics, the residence of late Balasaheb Thackeray. And with me is the grandson of late Balasaheb Thackeray, that is Aditya Thackeray, former Maharashtra minister. You made your debut in politics, became a Maharashtra minister, but then later on what transpired, Shiv Sena was split. Symbol is with this CM Shinde faction now, name also with the CM Shinde faction. How do you look at this journey?
I think the last 5 years have been very tumultuous, very interesting as a political observer, but while being in the midst of all of it, I think, yes, my electoral debut, being a part of the assembly, privileged to be serving Worli and Maharashtra through the assembly. Having said that, the first 2.5 years, again, when we took government, learning on the job, my father as the chief minister, me as a part of the cabinet. So it's been, of course, a great learning experience, because not only was Maharashtra hit by COVID and the world hit by COVID, but we were hit by Nisarg, we were hit by Tokte, and yet the infrastructure projects kept going on. There were various things that we did in terms of tourism, in terms of environment, in terms of urban development, in terms of rural development. All of that was going on. And then suddenly you see the BJP, which is obviously in sync with playing the dirtiest kind of tricks in the politics book. They toppled the Madhya Pradesh government at the peak of COVID 1, lockdown 1. And then they toppled our government right after my father's surgery. And then on, I've seen a downward spiral of politics like never before. I've seen the worst kind of politics. I've seen people lose their morals, people lose an absolute sense of belonging. I've seen people turn into turncoats overnight and become thankless. These are the 40 thieves I'm talking of. And yet the citizens of Maharashtra and the larger audience has been supporting Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. They've cushioned us. I think I've seen the dichotomy also. 40 thieves running away, absolutely hating on us through the eyes of BJP. And yet the people of Maharashtra supporting us. That has been the biggest learning for us.
So you've been branding CM Shinde's party as Gaddar since their rebellion basically. But what they have been saying is that because Mr. Uddhav Thackeray joined hands with the Congress and the NCP, according to them the arch nemesis of your grandfather, late Balasaheb Thackeray, that is why they were forced to take this kind of a decision.
See, I think there are multiple factors that come in. If you see the reason why they ran away, why Mr. Eknath Shinde ran away. He ran away because he was threatened to be jailed. His closest aides were arrested by the ED. And he came and cried in front of my father on the lawns of the Varsha Bungalow on 20th of May. If you thought that we were going against his ideology, my grandfather's ideology, if you thought you were going against the basic ideology of the party, why did Eknath Shinde accept the urban development department for the first 2.5 years of our government and enjoy it? Why did most of these ministers who ran away as cowards enjoy the 2.5 years of government? They should have resigned then and there.
You have a new partner now in a completely ideologically different partner, in fact, the Congress party. Now, during the Lok Sabha elections, your party contested on more seats than the Congress party. Now, basically tables have turned, it seems like the Congress is contesting on more seats. Why this change of dynamics? That
I think it's the BJP that sort of breaks away from the ideology. Had they been sticking to the ideology, they wouldn't have ditched us in 2014 and they wouldn't have broken their word in 2019. So that is one. In terms of, again, with the Congress and the NCP, look, we came together as the MVA in 2019. Of course, because the BJP broke its word, broke its promises. But going beyond that, we realized that the good of Maharashtra and the people of Maharashtra, the benefit of this country, and to protect the constitution very, very genuinely, because the BJP very often is now saying that, oh, it's a fake narrative. But senior leaders from the BJP told me in 2024 and 2023 that if we don't halt the BJP before majority, the BJP will change the constitution. And see this, the first state where they've tried this is Maharashtra. An unconstitutional government with 40 thieves from our party, 42 thieves from the NCP who've broken away. They formed a government that is unconstitutional. I chose to stick on because, frankly, I believe that somewhere we need to get into this muck and clear it out. We need to have better politics. We need to have political stability. A lot of political parties are fighting over the past. We need someone who fights for the future. And again, it is about your commitment to the state. It is about how the state goes forward. I don't trust Eknath Shinde or his gang of thieves to be taking our state forward. I don't trust the Maharashtra hating BJP to take our state forward. So frankly, this is not about a personal post. My father and I both have made it very, very clear that yes, the surveys indicate that the person Maharashtra trusts very, very openly and clearly is Uddhav Thackeray in all party surveys, in all channel surveys and trackers, everything. Having said that, this is about Maharashtra Hit.
Worli definitely is going to be a crucial contest for you. Last time it was relatively easy.
Last time also was
Milind
crucial.
Deora, do you see him as a challenge?
Look, last time also it was crucial, this time also it's crucial. But just one thing, I think anyone who wants to jump into the fray and is committed to the state politics, is committed to a particular constituency, must come in without the cushion of an MLC or a Rajya Sabha seat. They must show they're committed, because otherwise it's just a game they're playing. Okay, chalo, someone's told me to contest, तो आपके लिए contest कर रहा हूँ. हिम्मत हो, commitment हो, so you should come in without a cushion.
Now, a complaint basically was also Aditya registered in Mumbai Devi constituency, Nagpada, against a senior leader from your party, Arvind Sawant, by Shaina NC, his opponent. PM Modi has basically reacted on it today, attacking the Mahavikas Aghadi, saying that हमारी बहन लड़ रही थी और जो derogatory language use किया.
I think it's a joke, because the Honorable Prime Minister has gone and campaigned for Revanna, who has almost 2,500 women raped and on tape, molested and on tape. I think it is a joke for the BJP to speak about women's safety and women's rights. First things first, Arvind Sawant ji has firstly issued an unconditional apology and regret for saying that. Having said that, he didn't call her in particular. If you see the entire tape, it was meant for everyone, the horse trading that goes on. He didn't call her out being a woman or whatever. He said the same thing for Amin Patel also. So it wasn't about her. She's trying to make it about her. But great, I mean, he's issued his apology, he's issued his regret, and he's never said this before. But the most important thing is, will she or will the Prime Minister speak about Eknath Shinde, who has taken into his party Gauri Lankesh's killers? Will they speak about the rapists of Bilkis Bano, who have been promoted as election campaign stars by the BJP?
Another Thackeray, basically Amit Thackeray, your cousin, is contesting from the trying to make his debut from Mahim constituency. Now, what kind of a rapport or a relation do you share with your cousin Amit Thackeray? What do you wish for him during these elections?
No, I mean, I wish well for every candidate. Frankly, again, like I said, this is not about our family. This is about the state. And I think, I mean, I truly believe that this is about which side you're on. If you're with the MVA, you are with Maharashtra and with the benefit of Maharashtra, with the larger interest of Maharashtra. If you even have a tacit support to the BJP, you are anti-Maharashtra, because the BJP in the past 2 years has done nothing else than loot our state. Show me one good work of the BJP in the state.
So are you indicating that
the two and a half
it's a B
years,
team of BJP, MNS?
I mean, I don't know if it's B, C or whatever, but I don't speak on the MNS. Frankly, they must come out clear and say whether they support the BJP or not, because anyone supporting BJP supports the exodus of jobs from Maharashtra to Gujarat. Anyone supporting BJP supports the forceful movement of industries from Maharashtra to Gujarat. Anyone who supports BJP is anti-Maharashtra, because BJP largely is anti-Maharashtra. They also support then the corruption of the BJP in Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's statue.
One more thing, like during the tenure of your father and Raj Thackeray, the kind of a truce was never called in. But now the younger generation is taking over. You are there, Amit Thackeray. Will it be possible to see MNS and your party together down the line somewhere? Like, will you be vying for that?
If you've noticed our last 20 years relationship with that side of the family, frankly, be it my father or me, we've never uttered a single negative word about them as family and as a party, because frankly we don't want to give this topic much importance, but also I think our upbringing holds us back from speaking on them.
And another interesting battle, Aditya, is also shaping up in Bandra East. Your cousin Varun Sardesai against Zishan Siddiqui. Now, I was speaking to Zishan Siddiqui. What he basically told me is that the MVA had assured him that they will not be putting up a candidate against
Who from
him.
the MVA? Because
he basically took some name. He said Mallikarjun Kharge. He also said Ramesh
on a seat
Chennitala.
that belongs to us. I don't think anyone else can speak for us. No other party can speak for us without consulting us. It is a general election. It is not a bypoll. It is a general election. This again, like I said, this is about the state of Maharashtra. He has aligned himself with Modi ji's ideology and party. We have aligned ourselves with the ideology of Maharashtra. So it's very clear, if Zishan has gone with Modi ji's ideology, that's good for him. May he contest his election and best wishes to him. Varun is contesting on behalf of the MVA. Speaking for Maharashtra, I think the lines are clear. This is not a bipole at all. This is about the general election of Maharashtra.
And what about Nawab Malik, Devendra Fadnavis, or be it CM Eknath Shinde openly saying that we are not going to campaign for
And will Nawab Malik ji now send them a notice that he said? Because see, Eknath Shinde also had said this when he left our party, that he will not like to sit next to Mr. Nawab Malik, who apparently was or is a partner of Dawood Ibrahim, right? Mr. Eknath Shinde also said that he cannot sit next to Praful Patel ji, who apparently again had dealt with Dawood Ibrahim. Now, both of them are with their official alliance partner.
So basically, my question to you over here is that Devendra Fadnavis also mentioned about the fact that it was because you wanted to become the CM, Uddhav Thackeray ji wanted to make you as the CM. That is why Eknath Shinde broke away.
He's been saying a lot of things, but I don't know how much he says is also accepted by his own party today. And today, where we have broken off is only and only because this new BJP of Mr. Fadnavis is wanting to bring in hate, division into Maharashtra, hate amongst religions, hate amongst castes, hate amongst societies, hate amongst sporting societies and housing societies, but also hate within the BJP's Karyakarta itself. Name any sector, we've gone back. Industry, Vedanta Foxconn's gone away, Bulk Drug Park gone away, Medical Device Park gone away, Airbus Tata gone away, Renewable Energy Equipment Park gone away. These are just 5 I'm naming. Surat Gift City is Diamond Bourse. The Diamond Bourse has been forced from here to go to Surat. For what? Couldn't the BJP give us one good industry?
Very much integral part of the India bloc, obviously of
Absolutely.
the Mahavikas Aghadi as well. Now, Rais Sheikh, another leader, MLA, he has written a letter to Prithviraj Chavan saying that Muslim reservation should be included in the MVA manifesto. Also saying that the Love Jihad committee which has been formed, it needs to be revoked, it needs to be scrapped as well. How does your party...
See, I'll tell you what, the MVA is going to come out with a manifesto that covers everyone in the state. Today, rather than dividing us on caste lines, religious lines, what we need to realize as Maharashtra is the BJP is trying to seed these thoughts of division amongst us. And if we, fall for it, if we sort of, are prey to it, the BJP might win and loot Maharashtra more. If we stay united and think for a united Maharashtra beyond the labels and tags of caste, creed, religion, region, I think that is what is going to help us.
Okay. Aditya, what is the realistic figure you basically are looking with respect to the Mahavikas Aghadi? How much do you expect?
A majority.
And who will be the CM? You?
Like I said, no, not at all. The people of Maharashtra will decide, and like I said, it is about MVA.
Speaking about constitution as well, even Rahul Gandhi on foreign land basically had said that he will end reservation if the India bloc or they came in power. Like how
he's gone beyond 50% is what he's saying. I think that is what is needed today. If you look at largely, there has to be a consensus. See, there are two perspectives in this. One is, at least in Maharashtra, you see multiple castes asking for reservations. These castes have faced hurdles, they've faced absolute poverty, they've faced factors that have been pulling them behind, and they're not wrong to ask for reservations. While I agree with the demands for reservations and for the kind of justice they're asking, what I'm looking at is once you get reservations, what are we asking reservations for? Jobs. The BJP today is keeping us fighting in reservation, while on the other hand, stealing our jobs away and giving it to another state. We're not against Gujarat, we're not against any state. But if you try to steal industries, manufacturing industries, job opportunities from my state and force it to another state, that is where I'll fight you. And this is what the BJP is doing. So I am looking more at the job scenario. For me, the priority when we come to government now will be job creation. Job creation, job creation, job creation. This is my priority.
Aditya, what is your take on the Ladki Bahin Yojana? If your government comes in power, will you continue with it? How do you look at?
We will continue Ladki Bahin. We will add on to the value of Ladki Bahin. Along with that, there's much more support and openness that the women in our state need today. They need to be in a position where, apart from Ladki Bahin and being financially empowered, they need to be safe. The Shakti bill which we had passed in the Maharashtra Legislative Council and Assembly was sent by the governor back then to the president 3 years ago. It's still pending. Why? Only because it is for women's safety and you need to save people like Revanna.
With respect to the atrocities or the violence that happened against women, the Badlapur incident, if one has to speak about it, how much of an impact these incidents are going to make?
I think women, if you see across the state, today still supports Uddhav Thackeray as the most trusted man in the state, because he comes across and he is genuinely a Kutumba Pramukh for all of them. He will never lie, he will never bring in false promises or false schemes that only fool the people for, like Jumla basically. And the BJP that had promised 15 lakh rupees in 2014 is now giving 1500 rupees.
Seats to CM Eknath Shinde 85, only 54 to Ajit Pawar. Is BJP apprehensive that if more seats were given to him, if he wins more seats, he might use his mercurial nature and join his uncle or join towards your side to become the CM?
Look, I'll be very honest with you. I've worked in the part of the cabinet that he served in as the deputy CM, had a great working equation back then also, and the relationship was always fine. Having said that, what the BJP has done today and what Mr. Fadnavis has done today is, like I said, for almost 7 or 8 years, they fought against Mr. Ajit Pawar. They accused him of corruption, they accused him of the irrigation scam, they've accused him of multiple scams. Sab lati kati jo raste pe khani thi, protest karna tha, andolan karna tha, the BJP has done single-handedly against Mr. Ajit Pawar. And today, because of Devendra Fadnavis ji's dirty politics, he's brought Mr. Ajit Pawar into the party, into Pune district, and made him the guardian minister of Pune. So where does the BJP Karyakarta go? For who does he vote? And tomorrow, like I said, Devendra Fadnavis ji brought in Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis ji brought in Ajit Pawar ji. Where does the BJP Karyakarta go? And where does the BJP leader, who's worked for the past whole decade to build the BJP today against these two people, where does that Karyakarta or leader go? They have no space, their tickets are getting cut. So more than an appeal to anyone else, I'm appealing to the BJP Karyakarta to think about whether they should vote for the BJP or not. Because this is what the BJP does, jumlas.
Now, Aditya, what is your take on the EVMs? Elon Musk basically has questioned the EVMs. How do you look at that?
When a man so deeply invested in technology, in AI, in the future, speaks about a certain technology, I think we as a country with 1.3 billion population, having our destinies in the hand of politicians who get elected on one particular day or in those phases of elections, need to sort of give a deeper thought to how much we can trust the EVMs. Having said that, I think the power of the people is so strong and the will of the people is so strong that despite the EVMs, despite ED, IT, CBI, despite all government mechanism, right from the election commission to everything, institutions being in the hands of the BJP, the people of this country brought the BJP from its, very ambitious, greedy 400 par to 240. I think that is the power of the people, and somewhere this hubris has to go away and start respecting the people and the mandate of the people.
Aditya, Savarkar has been a contentious issue between your party and the Congress party. Both have always been seen to be at loggerheads. Doesn't it confuse the voters?
Not at all. We've made it clear that Savarkar is revered by us. I don't think the Congress party has spoken after that. All of the parties will have certain perspectives and we've made our perspective clear. But Arunil, again, having said that, we've put our view very clearly that we respect him. How much should all of us, be it the Congress, the BJP, be it the Sena, be it any one of us, be fighting over icons in the past? They are all relevant today. We revere all of them. We take their inspiration. We take their inspiration and work forward. But shouldn't we be fighting for the future rather than fighting over the past?
And collapse of the statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj only been made within 10 months after it was...
6 months. Exactly, right? I mean, look at, again, this is where the BJP genuinely hates Maharashtra. Because the BJP, only for electoral politics, and to show that Mr. Modi reversed Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, actually tried to force all of these agencies to make the statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. They've made Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's statue in Gujarat, that is standing tall and strong. Then why have you made the statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj in such bad quality? Why this dualism within our own country? And whatever they say, Eknath Shinde very funnily said that, oh, the winds were blowing at 40 kilometers per hour. I mean, he should just Google the Statue of Liberty standing tall for 138 years now. Standing right in the middle of the sea, braving the winds, braving snow, braving storms. That is quality work. What he did is corruption. In fact, the joke is on him that there was more expense on the helipads for the Prime Minister's inauguration and arrival than on the statue itself.
Basically, your party claims to believe in Hindutva ideology. Now, there are attacks by the Khalistani groups happening unfortunate attacks happening on Hindus in Canada, basically. Hindus in temples are also attacked. How do you respond?
I'll tell you what, some things need to be spoken of very, very openly by the Ministry of External Affairs, because frankly, we await for those directions wherever there are global relations or international relations. I think for us, especially coming from politics, it's better for us to take directives from the MVA, MEA, not the MVA. Apart from that, I think it's unfortunate that despite having the most strong Hindu leader as the Prime Minister, if the BJP itself cannot defend us as Hindus, what is the BJP doing? Look at Bangladesh, they helped us, and this is not about Canada I'm speaking, this is about all of it. For the last 2.5 months, 3 months, we've been hearing from Bangladesh that atrocities are being committed on Hindus in Bangladesh. Okay, the BJP ecosystem on social media, the BJP ecosystem on media, the BJP ecosystem on something like Instagram is putting out filters like all eyes on Hindus in Bangladesh, for which the BJP is beating up Muslims in my country, in our own country, fellow countrymen, fellow citizens. Why can't they go and defend Hindus in Bangladesh then? And the same BCCI that's run by the BJP is playing cricket with Bangladesh. Had this been a Congress-run BCCI, they would have called them anti-national. They would have been out on the streets with protest. Why are they not doing that? Will India play the next tournament that's coming up in Pakistan, especially because the BCCI and ICC is both run by one person from the BJP? That is for the BJP to decide before they start preaching to us about Hindutva. They need to decide whether their Hindutva is genuine or not. They have inaugurated the Ram temple of Ram Lalla before it was even complete. This is a sin in Hindutva, in Hinduism. They invited all the Bollywood stars. They invited all of them who they accuse of various things like eating beef and here and wo. They invited all of them, but they did not have the courtesy to invite the Shankaracharyas of our religion. What kind of Hindutva and Hinduism is the BJP speaking about?
But Muslim appeasement is something that the BJP and CM Eknath Shinde are also accusing your party now.
For what? Who's increased the stipend of madrasas? See, appeasement is a very BJP term and BJP ideology. Appeasement goes hand in hand with BJP. For us, be it Hindu, be it Muslim, be it Christian, be it Sikh, be it Buddhist, be it Parsi, all religions or even atheists, they're first and foremost the citizens of this country, and they are supposed to be served by us, whether it's opposition or government. That is my ideology.
Aditya, PM Modi basically made a very interesting statement, significant rather. He said that Uddhav Thackeray is the son of Bala Saheb Thackeray.
He called him the Nakli Santan.
He said that I will always care for him. Is there a room
that was after a bhacklash from Maharashtra where he called Mr. Uddhav Bala Saheb Thackeray a Nakli Santan. That was also after a backlash from Maharashtra where he called Mr. Pawar Sahab a Bhatakti Atma. That has hurt the soul of Maharashtra. Because again, this is not about individual people. This is not about Mr. Uddhav Bala Saheb Thackeray or Mr. Sharad Pawar. This is about leaders from Maharashtra, fellow Maharashtrians being abused and accused by the BJP and its leaders. And this is what happens every time you look at the BJP. They behave as if Maharashtra doesn't belong to this country, or they don't really care about Maharashtra. Just as the elections of Maharashtra were called, the Prime Minister had a roadshow in Vadodara because he was inaugurating the Airbus Tata facility, which was stolen from Maharashtra and given to Gujarat by the BJP. They are rubbing salt on our wounds, but the BJP doesn't care. They don't care about Maharashtra.
My final question to you, looking at the roadmap of your grandfather's party, this party as well, it started with the Marathi Marus Asmita. Now, then later on it became Hindutva as well. What is now the enemy is Gujaratis?
No, not really. Yes, Marathi Manus is very close to our heart. It is our core ideal. Bhumiputras in whichever state will be the core of our ideal. Hindutva, yes, it is our identity. It is our breath. It is our soul. Having said that, it is not BJP or the new BJP's Hindutva. It is our Hindutva, which is very, very different from the BJP's Hindutva.
Well, Aditya, thank you very much for speaking.
Thank you so much.
All the best with the elections.